In today's world, doing nothing almost feels like a crime. We're constantly told to hustle, grind, stay productive, optimize every second. Every idle moment must be filled with a scroll, a reply, a video, a plan. What if I told you that doing nothing isn't laziness? It's a lost art, and more than that, it's something your mind is quietly begging you for. This video is about slowing down, pausing, and rediscovering the power of stillness. Because sometimes doing nothing is exactly what you need. We are addicted to movement, to noise, to stimulation. The moment we're left alone with silence, it feels uncomfortable, even scary. Why? Because when we stop distracting ourselves, we're left face to face with our own thoughts. And for many, that's unfamiliar territory. Society rewards the busy. We equate worth with output. If you're not constantly doing something, you're falling behind, right? But here's the truth: constant motion doesn't equal progress. Rest isn't wasted time. Stillness isn't failure. And silence isn't emptiness, it's space. Space to think, to feel, to breathe, to exist without being measured. Studies in neuroscience show that the brain doesn't shut off when we're doing nothing. In fact, in a resting state, something powerful happens. It enters what's called the default mode network. This is when your brain reflects, processes emotions, connects memories, and even solves problems in the background. That's why your best ideas often come in the shower, on a walk, or lying in bed staring at the ceiling. Doing nothing gives your mind the space it needs to function at a deeper, more meaningful level. It's like clearing mental fog. You're not switching off, you're switching inward. Creativity doesn't happen when you're busy filling every second. It lives in the gaps, in the pauses, in the spaces between one thought and the next. When you allow yourself to sit in silence, even boredom, your mind begins to wander. And that wandering is where new ideas are born. Connections you never saw before begin to emerge. Think about it. Most breakthroughs don't happen while you're frantically working. They come while you're walking, sitting quietly, or drifting in and out of thought. Your subconscious needs space to breathe, to rearrange, to spark something new. But in a world where even waiting in line feels unbearable without a screen in hand, we rob ourselves of these gaps. We fill every silent moment with noise. And in doing so, we silence our own originality. Doing nothing is like leaving a blank page for your mind to write on. It's giving your brain permission to play, not just perform. It's not laziness, it's the fertile ground where your best ideas grow. Artists, thinkers, philosophers, many of them embrace long hours of idleness, not to escape life, but to go deeper into it. Because when nothing is happening outside, a whole world begins to awaken inside. So if you're feeling creatively blocked, maybe you don't need more stimulation. Maybe you need less. Maybe you need a little more nothing. Beyond productivity and creativity, there's something even more important: peace. We live in a time where stress is normalized. Burnout is worn like a badge of honor. But your nervous system was never built for this kind of constant alertness. You need stillness. You need pauses. When you allow yourself to do nothing, even briefly, your body begins to heal. Your heart rate slows. Your muscles unclench. Cortisol levels drop. Your entire system shifts from survival mode to recovery. This kind of rest isn't just physical, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual. It's the kind of deep calm that medication can't always bring. The kind that comes only when you stop trying to perform, prove, or produce. Stillness allows you to reconnect with your senses. You hear the subtle sounds you usually ignore. You notice the way the light falls through a window. You become aware of your breath, not to control it, just to be with it. And in that quiet space, you might feel something rare: contentment. Not excitement, not productivity, just contentment. Kind of presence we crave isn't found in doing more, it's found in doing less, with more awareness. Sometimes the most profound form of self care is to step back and let the world be, without interfering. Doing nothing reminds you that your worth isn't tied to output, that being alive is enough, and that silence doesn't mean emptiness. It means finally making room to hear yourself. Doing nothing isn't the absence of life, it's a return to it. The world will keep spinning, the notifications will keep coming, but you can choose to pause, to breathe, to simply be. Try this. Once a day, stop everything. No phone, no noise, just you. For 5 minutes, 10, sit, walk, lie down. Let your thoughts come and go without needing to control them. You don't have to earn rest. You're allowed to exist without achieving. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is absolutely nothing. And maybe, just maybe, in that space of stillness, you'll remember what it means to be truly alive.